Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Vidur and you're watching the fourth and final video of my step-by-step guide on how you can solve your very own Rubik's Cube. In the last video, I taught you how to solve the second layer of your 3x3 Rubik's Cube, which involved inserting these edge pieces into the correct slots. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out before coming back to this one. I'll leave a link down in the description because in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can solve the last layer of your 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Once you've solved the second layer, it's time to solve the rest of the cube. This can be divided into 4 steps. The first step is making a cross on the top face of the cube. Once that's done, you need to orient all of these edges using an algorithm. After that, you just have to put the corners in their right place. And finally, you just need to solve the corners correctly, which should finish the entire cube. This section of the video is going to show you how you can create the top cross. And this step has 3 cases that you could encounter. The first case is if your top face has no oriented edges and only has a dot in the middle. It could also have a few oriented corners like my cube here. To solve this case, you first need to rotate the front face clockwise. Then do the algorithm for the right hand, which is right side up, top face to the right, right side down, and top face to the left. Now you just have to undo the front move by moving it counterclockwise. If you did this correctly, you should be taken to case 2. Now case 2 is if you have an L shape on the top face. It could look like this, like this, like this, or even like this. Now to solve this case, you first want to rotate the top face so that your L shape looks just like this. Now you want to do the same algorithm you did for case 1, which is front face clockwise, right side up, top face to the right, right side down, top face to the left, and front face counterclockwise. And if you did this step correctly, you should be taken to case 3. Case 3 is if you have a bar on the top face. Now this bar could be horizontal or vertical. To solve this case, first rotate the top face so that your bar is horizontal. And now do the same algorithm as you did for cases 1 and 2, which is front face clockwise, right side up, top face to the right, right side down, top face to the left, and front face counterclockwise. If you did all of this correctly so far, you should now have a cross on the top face, and now you can start orienting all of these edges. When you've created the cross, you now have to orient all of these edges so that these colors match up. There's 2 cases that you could encounter in this step. The first thing you want to do is to rotate the top layer to orient as many of these cross edges as possible. As you can see, I can orient 2 edges, but they're opposite each other. This is the first case. Another version of the first case is if you can only orient 1 edge at any given time. For this case, you just want to make sure that the yellow side is on the top. It doesn't matter what color side is on the front. Now you're just going to do this algorithm. Right side up, top face to the right, right side down, top face to the right, right side up, top face 2 times, and right side down. Now if you've done this step correctly, you should be taken over to case 2. Now once again, you just want to rotate the top face so that you can orient as many of these edge pieces as possible. Now as you can see here, I can orient two edges once more, but these two pieces are adjacent. This is case 2. To solve this case and to orient the rest of the edges, you want to rotate the whole cube so that your two oriented edges are on the right side and on the back face. Now you just want to do the same algorithm you did for case 1. Right side up, top face to the right, right side down, top face to the right, right side up, top face 2 times, and right side down. If you've done this step correctly, then you should have all of your edges oriented. You also might have to just rotate the top face to see this work. This section of the video will show you how to put all of these corners in their right spots. And now there's 2 cases that you could encounter. Keep in mind that these corners do not have to be solved completely once you finish this step. Now to orient the corners, we first have to look around the cube and find any corners that are in the right spot. It's really important to not rotate any faces, otherwise this may mess up the step. And as you can see, none of these corners are in the right spot. This is the first case. To solve this case, hold the cube so that the yellow side is on the top and just make sure that all of your edges are still oriented. Once that's done, just do this algorithm. Top face to the right, right side up, top face to the left, left side up, top face to the right, right side down, top face to the left, and left side down. If you've done this correctly, you should be taken to the second case. Once again, just look around the cube for any corners that might be in the right place. And as you can see, I now have 1 corner that's in the right spot. This is the second case. To solve this case, just hold the cube so that the oriented corner is on your top right. And now making sure that all of your edges are still oriented, do the same algorithm you did for case 1. Top face to the right, right side up, top face to the left, left side up, top face to the right, right side down, top face to the left, left side down. If you've done this step correctly, all of your corners should be in the right spot. Don't worry if your corners are still not oriented. All you need to do is repeat the second case once more, and then all of your corners should line up. This section of the video will show you how you can solve the corners. It's very important to perform this step correctly, otherwise you're going to scramble your cube. The first thing that you want to do is rotate the cube so that the white side is on the top and so that an unsolved corner is on the bottom right. Once you have your cube in the right orientation, you want to do the right-hand algorithm until this corner solves. And it's very important that you do this algorithm correctly. Once this first corner is solved, you just want to rotate the bottom face so that the next unsolved corner is on the bottom right. Now just do the right-hand algorithm until this corner solves. All you have to do is repeat this until the rest of the corners are solved. So I'm going to rotate the bottom face so that my unsolved corner is on the bottom right. Now I'm going to do the right hand algorithm until this corner solves. And repeat. If you've done this final step correctly, you've now solved the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Check out the previous videos if you're still unsure about any of the other steps. I'll leave a link to all of the videos down in the description. My next video is going to teach you how to solve the cube faster using the beginner's method. And with that, you've reached the end of the guide. Thank you so much for watching these videos, and I do hope you were able to learn how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube using the videos. If you like my content, do subscribe so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, and so that you can keep learning and getting better. See you in the next video.